up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Diamond No Ace Act 2, chapters 236 through 240. So last time I covered this manga, yeah, it's not looking good because Ichidai Sanko got on the board, and they're the first team to get on the board in this game. And that's not good. We got to get on the board, or we are fucked. Anyway, let's get to chapter 236 first and see what's in store for us today. The white hot semi-final, and the team to open the score was Ichidai Sanko, and chapter 236 is titled Move. Do it! Give us one more hit! Choose a target, Adachi. Choose a target, Adachi-san. Some more. It's 2 outs. No need to get flustered. Tread carefully. We got to get this final out. Come on. Some more. You could do this. One at a time. The first baseman's fielding error followed by the left fielder's wild throw. They gave birth to distortion in Saito. And this is our moment to attack. So go, Captain, go! One more run with Kosei. If we had a 2-run lead, you're not getting anything else off of me. No more lost runs. Ooh, Hard Tripper! Yee! Thanks to second baseman coming out as quick work, it's now 3 outs. Whew! Saito's ace, Sawamura Ichin, cuts his team's losses at one seeded run. See, as that motherfucker said, as the opposing coach said, Ichidai's coach said, it was not all Sawamura. It wasn't really Sawamura's fault. It was the other player's fault because they fucked up on that. They had an error. It wasn't Sawamura's fault on that one. Nice pitch. It's still only the fourth, so don't get too worked up. Right. And as the saying goes, especially like in terms of baseball, it's not over until the final out in the final inning. It's never over. There's always a way to come back, especially in a game like this where it's like a battle of the defenses. Oh, it's never over until that final pitch, until that final out. But to be honest, this is so frustrating. Kosei, we're not done yet. You ain't seen nothing of our scoring ability yet, so pitch like you did until now. It's just on some instinctual level. I was loath to be the first to give up any runs. Yeah, it is. It sucks. It does suck. Sheer persistence, sheer hatred for giving up our rank first in Tokyo, no doubt. This run is soaked in dirt, which means I have to protect till the end no matter what, right? I really love that Terajima is freaking stepping up on this art. Is, but man, on this panel here, I have to say it, which means I have to protect it. The shadowing is great, but on the eyes, but man, and yes, there's a slight aura, but man, I wish there was just a little bit more fire to just give it that extra oomph. And yes, I'm going to be very, very nitpicky, and there's a reason why, because I know I've been getting shit in my comment section for it. Because we are in a manga renaissance right now. We really are. And I have been so freaking spoiled in regards to the sports genre. Because I know you guys are like, well, you've been covering like fighting and all that shit. In regards to the sports genre, and I'm going to stick to like the typical sports genre. So I'm not going to include the Kengan Omega up in here. Because man, I could really include Kengan Omega, and this would be destroyed. But I'm mainly referring to Blue Lock in particular. Blue Lock, that art is just freaking incredible. It is probably the best art I've ever seen in a sports series. And I don't want Terajima to do everything that's going on in Blue Lock in terms of art. Dialogue-wise, yes. Do it. Seriously, Terajima, I know you could do it on this dialogue. But art-wise, I just want it to, like, step it up a little bit more in terms of art, like, in utilization of the panels a little bit more. Just to, like, elevate it. But I'm not asking for blue lock levels of art. I just want it just elevated just a little bit more. That's all I'm asking for. Anyway, we're in the bottom of the fourth, and it's Saito High's turn to attack. All right, let's see if we're gonna get little things like this where you see hold on a second. In the batter's box is the 2-hole Kominato-kun. Like little things like this where you see the sun shining on Kominato's batting helmet. That, like little details like that are really nice. That's what I mean by stepping it up in the art. Just like little details like that really just give it that extra oomph. This is the most crucial inning, Kosei. This is where you're up against the top of their lineup. Hold them down nice and firm. God. Their 5-hole resorted to bunting and gambling and an all-or-nothing bid on the outside corner. They're sure not above using every trick in the book, too. Look at the detailing in that bat. Look at the detailing in the batting gloves. This is nice stuff. This is the kind of game it is. Yes, we're utilizing the backgrounds. This is great. Suddenly choking on the bat doesn't make you any scarier in my eyes. Yes. Dude, this pitching art, man, in this game is just so heavenly. I love this pitching art. Oh my god, this pitching art. Ooh, I love how like the aura just stopped when he realized that it was a ball. It just like stopped all of a sudden. This again, little details like that give the art in this manga that extra like oomph. Love it. Ball. He intentionally passed it or simply couldn't touch it. Doesn't matter. Oh god, see? This is what I mean by utilizing the backgrounds. This is so much better. Holding the bat that short inevitably limits courses he can hit anyway. Oh god, like again, like little things like the crinkles in the uniform and stuff like that. This is just so wonderful. And then look at that pitch on the bottom part of this page. And I love seeing this pitching art in this. Again, the pitching art in this game has just really been just such a dream. Oh my god. Ignore all the locations I can't reach with my bat. Yes! It's going to left field. Oh my god. Look at this gorgeousness right here. The motion, like the extra line work that we have in the motion. And just Kominato in general. Again, the wrinkles here in the shirt to give it that extra motion, to show the extra motion and then movement. It's just beautiful. Terajima, this is so much better. Leadoff Kominato gets on base. Are you kidding me? Face. It went the opposite way of the location I asked for. What the hell is he doing? Will this be the start of Saito's counterattack? From here on out, it's the cleanup crew's turn. Batting third, Shirasu-kun, if he takes the bunting stance right from the start, playing hard already, a testament to how great Amihisa is today. Whatever, bunt all you want. Will we see the batter advance to the runner to scoring position and connected to the 4th hole, Miyuki? Ooh, look at that look on Miyuki's face. Terajima, you should have done something with the background here. You should have done something to like really just emphasize that fierce expression in Miyuki's face. It just would have given that extra oomph. Otherwise, this panel is just fantastic. If he can actually, if he actually can, that is. Ball 2. Kosei, what the hell are you doing? Just let him make contact. Like this, it only makes it easier to target. He's overstraining, which is unusual for him. By then, and now we're getting to flashback. By then, Kosei, I'm looking forward to your game with Saito. Oh, right, Manaka-san. It's hard to describe, but I wonder, what is this feeling? Ooh. Ball 3! Oh, come on! What happened with Amihisa-kun? Is he being too focused on Miyuki-kun, who is up next? This is what is scary about baseball. Once the score is open, it's not rare for a game that was previously stalemated to move and see all kinds of developments. Translators, you need to proofread, god damn it. Drives me nuts. But this right here, it's the same thing with not just baseball, but with like football and soccer and hockey too, when you have like a battle of the defenses like this. That's why I like it so much when it's a low scoring game, because you really get to see the defenses shine, because it's more strategic like that. I love it. And that's why I hate when people, and also when there's like when weather especially is a factor. And when I mean with weather, I'm like talking about snow in particular, and rain, especially snow. Snow makes a game, especially like football, makes it so much more fun. And people, and even some of the football analysts were giving me shit because they're talking about how sloppy and all of it is. I'm like, dude, no, it just means they have to change up their tactics and have to make them adapt, and that's what makes it better. I like the tactical aspect of it, not the sloppiness. It's awesome. It makes it more fun to watch and see what they're gonna do, at least in my opinion. The count is 3-1 before the 5th pitch. The one who watches the game heat up is... Yes! Oh, God, this is great. I love I'm curious for those of you that watch sports like I do, and I'm very curious if you guys feel the same way that I do. And also, of course, basketball, the same way you can apply Battle of the Defenses that way as well. Forgot about basketball. I'm curious if anyone else kind of feels that way too, where where low scoring games are just like so much better. Especially, it's not offensive lines, bad offensive lines that do it for me. Nah. I love it when we get like a battle of the line. Well, it's more of a battle of the lines between like the offensive line and the defensive line, because you really get to see it shine, and you see how important O-lines are. At least for seriously, motherfuckers just don't get it. Anyway, let's get to chapter 237. Amahisa falters, can't pass it up. Hell no, you can't. God, I just love seeing how Terajima is just using the sun and the lighting on the helmets. It's just so perfect. Ugh. Ball. Here we go. It went too low, missing the zone. 4 balls, and chapter 237 is titled "A Member of the Team." Hell yeah, making them give him a walk on 4 balls. That's our man Shirasu for ya. This walk is unlike Amahisa. Okay. Did he try to her because his team finally seized the lead? As if he's that kind of guy. It's still early in the game, Amahisa boy. Take deep breaths. Deep breaths. I'm fine. It's no outs with runners on first and second. Descend upon us, Cap God. I love this shit. Oh man, it's time. It's time for the Cap God. Time for the Cap God. Up next is Saito's main cannon. Miyuki Kazuya, my man. Will our cap bomb go boom? I fucking love you, Samura. This is the second showdown between Ace Amahisa and Saito's 4th batter. Can Saito High make the best of this great opportunity? Damn, he better. First and third baseman, watch out for a long hit while guarding the line closely. The curveball and cutter and the slider. Precisely because all of his breaking balls break towards left-hand batters, I can at the very least advance the runner if I focus on the pulling ball to the right. If his aim is to hit to the right, we should go with a pitch sequence centered around the outside corner. But of course, there is also the option of making him target it on purpose. You said it. Plus, we'll also find out if his not swinging in his first at-bat was simply because he couldn't touch it, or there's more to it. And now the pitcher is about to pitch from the stretch. His first pitch after the walk. He's going to target it. The much anticipated first pitch. Oh, this pitching art. Woo! It's an inside breaking ball. Fouled. Whoa, Amahisa's out for a fight! Miyuki was targeting it too, no? He swung with the full swing after all. So we made contact. The break is sharper than I thought. It came in so close, too. But it's nothing I can't follow. It's the second pitch. Here we go. A fastball to the outside. Ball. The pitcher's attacking all the stinky spots. Oh, well, he could just just walk him if the count gets too bad. That shows how dangerous the batter is, I guess. If the fourth let's see. All right. If the fourth batter hit a homer here, it'd turn the tides between the teams just like that. The hit earlier couldn't be helped. The walk after that is on me, though, and I'll take responsibility for it. The signs of weakness and straining he showed for the first time in this game. I have to strike while the iron's hot. Kosei, you know I'm a guy who tends to mess up when it counts, so I guess I'm a little scared. No, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm getting faint-hearted or anything. If anything, I'm all revved up and ready like never before. It's just that I thought if anyone knows this feeling, it's you, Manaka-san. Yeah, it was the same for me. I always felt like that before a game. Eh? You hold the power to either guide the team to victory or to ruin it for everyone on your team. That's what it means to be an ace. That's the pressures of being an ace. That's just how heavy the responsibilities of the pitcher are. It's only natural to be scared. You could also say the same for being a quarterback. Kosei, looks like you've finally become a proper member of the Sanko team. That's precisely what it looks what it's like to shoulder your entire team. Oh man, now you know what it's like to be Aaron Rodgers, well, formerly Andrew Luck, and also formerly Peyton Manning. What it's like to be Tom Brady. Who else does this? Let's see. Well, Eli Manning, you could make the argument. Yeah, Eli Manning was like that too. Oh, Russell Wilson. Can't forget Russell Wilson. Poor Russell Wilson. I feel so bad for Russell Wilson. This is why you have an offensive line, goddammit, is for Russell Wilson and Andrew Luck's sake. You need an O-line. And also Eli Manning. You need an O-line for that reason. My first wish is to win. Oh. Should I include Tom Brady in that conversation? I kind of can't include Tom Brady in that conversation because the Pats have running back. The Pats had running backs, and so do the Bucks. So can't include him. So I could play together with these guys at Koshin. Woo! Oh, the other player I was thinking of was Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes, yeah, I feel bad for Mahomes, man. Oh, but not as bad as frickin' Russell Wilson's just got it rough. But anyway, we got the hit here. Here's the pitch and the hit. It's looking good. So the winner of the ace versus fourth batter clash is... Alright, let's get to chapter 238. I know I got fucking distracted, but... Man, I'm sorry. I just kept thinking about this shit. Oh, God. There's so many players you gotta feel bad for, where they're carrying the entirety of their team on their goddamn shoulders. It's just sad. There's a chance of Slim. Where does the hit of the much counted on Miyuki go? Where is it going? Woo! Oh! That catch. That art looks great. First baseman Hoshida catches it. He sends it to second and it's 1 out. Amahisa's running to cover first. Ooh. Out! Ooh! Miyuki got out! Double play! Although the runner advances to third, it's now 2 outs with a double play scored off Saito's fourth batter Miyuki. Ace Amahisa shouts for joy on first. Ooh. And chapter 238 is titled Beyond the Limit. With 5-hole Mizuno having been retired on a grounder to third, it's now 3 outs. Ooh, Saito fails to score yet again when faced with Sanko's ace Amahisa Kosei. Is his foot okay? We need to switch gears. Ooh, hold up. Where's that foot? Where's it not look? Ooh, God, there's a foot that's not looking good. We need to switch gears in our heads, Zona-san. Yeah, we'll just do what we need to do is all, as the chosen few who got to play in this game. Sawamura, your pitch's condition is as good as it is, so no need to psych yourself up any further. Okay, just bear with it a little longer. I'm fine. I'm fine, though. Sorry. I'm fine, though. The game still only hit the halfway point. Let's just regroup and launch another attack. Top of the fifth. Stats after 4 innings. 38 pitches thrown, 2 hits allowed, no walks ceded. Perhaps feeling under increased pressure, the pitcher ended up worsening the count with balls against the leadoff Takami. Uh-oh, but still retired him on a grounder to second, earning his team one out. The following batter, 8-hole Amahisa, as well as 9-hole Miyamoto were also soon retired on grounders to second, giving Saito 3 outs. The pitcher ended it in 3 batters, even if they were from the bottom of the opponent's lineups, ensuring that his team's drive and momentum wasn't killed. See, this is what happens when, your team is, when you have, when you have backup, when it's not entirely on your shoulders, because it doesn't. Yes, the pitcher can lead your team to victory, or it can lead to ruin. But when you have, your field, when you have your team behind you, just supporting you, it helps. But but it really helps when you have your pitcher just giving you that, that momentum, giving you that morale to just feel like, yeah, we could do this shit. All of them tried to pull the ball to the right. They've started to figure out our pitches and make better contact. Yep, like I suspected, the weight of that run we scored is nothing to sneeze at. Even if we're on the opposite sides, the effect of motivating and driving each other to get better can't be overestimated. At the very least, that's how it felt for me. And our win made me loathe the thought of losing all the more. Bottom of the fifth. All right, let's see what we're going to get here. Saito's right-handed batters chose to ignore the outside slider completely. And opposite of Ichidai's strategy, aggressively targeted inside quarter pitches. Woo! With 1 out and a runner on second, 8-hole Kanimaru took the plate. I'm still not really sure what it means to shoulder your entire team. And that's like the opposite for Sawamura. Sawamura, I think because he had that total blunder, I think he understands what it means to shoulder the entire team. He gets it. But I know that as long as I don't forget the regrets and frustration I felt after that game, I can still go higher. So much higher. Ooh, strike better up. Go much higher beyond my current limits. The newfound resolve evolves Amahisa, which is great, but I think it's great that Amahisa realizes that he could still go much higher, but I don't know, something's gonna happen when he realizes what it means to have the burden of the team on his shoulders when he holds that burden. Once he realizes that, it's going to hit him hard. Because Sawamura had that. He realized how bad that was. But he hasn't realized that. But anyway, we'll see what happens when he realizes it. And Amahisa realizes it. Anyway, let's get to chapter 239. The game reaches its halfway point. Having the lead taken on them weighs heavily on Saito. The 8 and 9 holes struck out one after another. Sanko Amahisa puts another on the scoreboard in this inning as well. Sawamura, I feel with you I can reach those new heights. So help me get better and let me reach higher. The insatiable desire to evolve, simply winning is not enough for him. And that's not a bad thing at all. See what I mean? This writing is really up there with Blue Lock, because it's not even about winning anymore. To Amahisa, he doesn't, but at the same time, Yeah, actually, you know what? It's getting up there with Blue Lock, but there's more that Terajima can do with this. But I will say this in regards to Amahisa, he is starting to hit his ego. Yeah, he's tapping into that ego. Anyway, chapter 239 is titled High Voltage. The fifth is now over with the score difference at one run still. So far, Amahisa-kan gave up 4 hits and 1 walk on balls. For Sawamura-kan, it's 2 hits and no walks. I have to admit, I didn't expect this game to depend on the pitcher duel quite as much as it does, and I love that it is. This is truly a pitcher duel and a pitching duel, and I think that's the best part about this game. And man, that means when we get to the next round, woo, Terajima, that game better be as epic as this. Even more epic. Actually, it better be more epic than this. The question of how the 2 pitchers' stamina is going to hold up in the second half, the timing of the pitcher switch, the coaching unit may have to resort to this. This game is going to be impacted by every single move the teams make. See? You see what I mean by like a battle of the defense, or like even in this case a pitching duel? It just makes you have to be even more strategic. And I love it! There's no way Sanko is only going to defend their lead. While Saito wants to score and tie the game no matter what before Sanko has a chance to score again. In the top of the 6th, Sawamura was determined not to cede any more runs. As though he struck out the 1 and 2 hole in order, the third batter, Miyagawa, sent the ball all the way to center field, allowing the 4th batter, Hoshida, to take the plate with 2 outs and a runner on first. Focus. Dude, this panel is great. This is what I want. Focus. A pitch that was just a little on the weak side got carried all the way to center field. I'm sure he still remembers your outside cutter that made him swing and miss in his previous at-bat. So while he's focused on the outside corner, we'll finish him in the inside one. It makes no difference what batter I'm up against. I'll just throw to him the best pitches I'm capable of at the moment is all. Haru Rebel, second baseman coming on and swiftly deals with it. And it's 3 outs. Oshii! Yeah! Not yet. Wait, sorry. Hold on a second. Yeah. Not yet. Oshii! Nothing is set in stone yet. Let's see. Hoshan got jammed that badly. If his bat were wooden, it would be snapped in half. Like I thought, this battery excels at using the inside corner in all the nasty ways. That is so much phrasing right there. They're sure lifting me up to new heights. Bottom of the 6th, Saito's attack. The batting order started with the top batters from the first. The leadoff Kuramachi managed to put his bat on a somewhat weak slider when the count was 2-1. But it ended right in Namahisa's glove. Although the next batter, Kaminato, was brought down, the 3-hole Shirasu's perseverance allowed him to send the ball to right field, creating a situation with 2 outs and a runner on first. Nariuchi! As to the 4-hole, Miyuki. Oh my god, Miyuki. Save us, Miyuki. Let's see if my man can do. Miyuki, when you and this is flashback time. Miyuki, when you stand in the batter's box, your position as the 4th batter and captain doesn't matter. It's all about how well you can focus on every pitch then. If anything, it's your teammates cheering that may grant you the extra power. Seriously, translators, proofread, please. Seriously, it's driving me nuts. Ooh, this background here. Love. It's giving it that extra oomph in the emotion. I love it. That realization. That epiphany. What he showed in his previous at-bat. That batting focusing on pulling the ball. Yes! If that was his idea, batting for his team in order to advance the runner, then maybe he's not as scary a batter as I first thought. Ah, so that's why you didn't utilize the backgrounds. Alright, Terajima, I see what you're doing. 2 outside pitches, but there's no way he threw them out of the wish to avoid the fight. He's not biting. That's right, the inside corner. Yes! Woo! A big hit, except right before the fence. It's caught by center fielder Miyagawa! Whoa! Hold up a sec. Let's take a look at that catch. Dude, why is that not a close-up? Why? Why do we not have a close-up of this catch? Why? I want to see. Oh man, Terajima, you denied us. It's caught by center fielder Miyagawa. 3 outs. Saito High scores nothing yet in another inning. I had a sudden bad feeling, so I threw this pitch with the intention for it to be more cutter-like, and apparently it was the right thing to do, I guess? Can I consider this pitch a pitch I can be genuinely proud of? Godly! Oh, wow! Nice pitch, Kosei. Nice pitch, Amahisa-san. Divine much, are you? All right, then now it's our turn. Yeah. Sanko's dugout sure is loud, eh? Well, yeah, the momentum is totally on their side now. I got it. I'll be back in a flash. Anything's fine, right? Pocari for me. For me, too. Hurry up. This pitcher duel is nuts. I totally want to see Yamahisa on a pro team if it's the last thing I do. In substance, though, Sawamura's pitching looks better so far, no? They sure are excited. Which one will come through? I'm hoping for Saito's counterattack. Never thought I'd see Jungu Stadium almost filled to capacity for some high school baseball. I have no regrets or things left undone. At least that's what I thought after that game where I gave my everything. But then why am I here back at this place again? Sparkles fly in this pitcher's duel. What's on each of their minds? Let's get to chapter 240. Man, Terajima, this is just wow. The heated semifinal reaches its second half. Their preparations are complete, even if no one tells them to. And this chapter, the final chapter of this live reaction, is titled The Source. Yes, Sanko is still leading by 1. It distinctively feels like Amahisa improved dramatically starting their match against Yakushi. Although Saito scores hits off of him, Amahisa just doesn't allow them to cover that final stretch. And Miyuki has been contained in all 3 of his at-bats so far. If Sanko scores again, their win might be as well sealed. Having a pitching showdown with Amahisa could be fun enough, I guess. Mason. Ooh. He's mad. Are you by any chance angry? No, I'm not. Dude, you are mad. Stop lying, May. You are mad. Because you know what May wants. He wants Yuki. He wants to go up against his bro. That's why. Top of the 7th, 2 outs, no runners. 2 outs, Sawamura Takami-san. It's just starting. One more run. There's no doubt my boys stand in the batter's box with that thought on their minds, but is he really that impregnable? Dude, that shading in the face. Ah! Dude, Sawamura looking fierce. Only 3 hits allowed and no walks seated. Although he lost a run, there is no doubt that this is the best performance out of everything he's shown this summer. His pitches lost neither their edge nor intensity, even though it's already the 7th. And not just that, these guys went as far as increasing increasing the number of inside pitches. Go show him pitch to contact. No matter how good my pitching may be, if we lose, it's all over. This team will be no more. The senpai summer will be over. Like hell I'll let that happen. Woo! Terajima. The first pitch is to the outside corner. A strikeout swinging and wait, hold on a second. Yeah. A strikeout swinging and 3 outs change. Yeah, right. Amazing. Ace Sawamura ends his team's turn in both the 6th and the 7th, just like that, in 3 batters each. He kicked his performance up a gear in the second half of the game. We're keeping his pitch count relatively low, but he's been swinging his arm with all his might right from the first, as if to rouse and inspire the team. That's what an ace does. That's what a quarter. That's what the captain of it. Not just the captain. I should be. Well, yeah, the captain does. That's what whether it be, whether it be the quarterback of a football team, whether it be like your ace in the hole or / trump card, like in the NBA or soccer or freaking hockey. That's what they do. They're supposed to inspire the rest of the team. They are. And Sawamura is doing that. And you don't have to be just a team captain. It could be anybody or an ace. It could be anybody on the team. But in the context of this manga, it just goes back to what was said like a couple of chapters ago, that in the case of a pitcher can lead your team to victory or can lead the team to ruin. And Sawamura, with that momentum, or not, well, yeah, with that momentum is kind of it would be the right wording, but with that morale, inspiring the team and the momentum, just gives you that feel, gives you that lead, and I feel it can give you inspire that. Yeah, it will inspire the team to just not give up, especially in this kind of situation. Nice pitch. Yeah, that's right. Thanks. I was throwing only watching your mitt. That's how you are, after all. And next, it's our turn to respond in kind. Exactly. And when you have a player that scores touchdowns or scores goals, or freaking scores baskets, you got, or especially in this case with pitching, it gives the team like inspiration and makes them, motivated to want to, respond in kind and get them ready to score. Anyway, this is where it's starting. Zono, go for it! I'm sure our opponents are aware we only target certain types of pitches, but that doesn't matter. It mounts pressure on them by making the cost of a throwing error ever higher, especially with Amahisa's ego. Now that the game has entered its second half, there is no doubt we'll see more weak pitches. Don't miss them no matter what. Go and show everything you've been doing since spring in order to solve the problem you'd face then of bringing down a pitcher on his game. Yes, sir. How many undershirts have you already gone through? Do you still have enough? Yeah, I brought a lot, and a few tank tops too. I think I'll switch to them in the second half. It's hot after all. The lighter the dress, the lighter the mood or something. The one who's making this game is without a doubt Sawamura. In the game against Saiho, he was going full throttle from the first two, and in the second half his pitch control started slipping rather often. Despite Furuya-san being ready to take over, could it be that the very fact that Kawakami-senpai is unable to pitch become additional pressure on him? Probably. It's gonna be fine. Ours ain't a team that's gonna be finished that easily. Woo! It goes to center field. At the count of 2-2, the batter makes strong contact with the fifth pitch thrown to him. The leadoff Mizano gets on base. It was a little too high. Like hell our generation's gonna let ourselves get ended like this. We're in the bottom of the seventh with no outs and a runner on first. Will this become the start of Saito High's counterattack? Better follow suit, Tojo. It's only starting for us. It's only starting! That cutter of his, when he throws it low, it's a pain in the butt. But when it floats higher, the break becomes smaller. Yeah! Turn the smallest of openings into an opportunity. Next time a break. So the next chapter we're getting is February 3rd. I really love what Terajima is doing here. This freaking second half is just fantastic. I love the writing we're getting here, and I love that we're seeing the ego of Amahisa, and it's gonna get the best of him. It is, because unlike Amahisa, we're seeing what was the lesson that Amahisa was given really being applied to to Sawamura here. Oh, yes, we are. Because Sawamura was already feeling the pressure of what it meant to be an ace before, especially when he fucked up. But now he has the pressure intensified even more because of the situation that's going on. With Kawakami. So he's looking at Kawakami and just being like, I ain't gonna end this summer yet. I'm not gonna have our team end right here because I want to give Kawakami an opportunity to be able to play again. I don't want it to end here. If I do, that means Kawakami can't get on the field to pitch again. And I want to show that he can do it, that the summer is going to continue, that he will get back on that field. And I gotta give Sawamura respect for that. I really love this. I love what Terajima is doing here. I freaking do. It's very inspiring. And it's really going to show in the case of Amahisa. And just watch. It's already starting to begin. How Amahisa's ego is going to bite him in the ass. Because Amahisa doesn't, as he said, Amahisa doesn't understand what it means to have the team, really carry the team, and what it means to lead the team to victory or to, lead the team into ruin. He don't get it yet. Sawamura gets it. He does. But I do like what Amahisa did say about continuing to evolve. But it's going to be very interesting to see how this weakness is going to affect the rest of the game. But I'm very curious what you guys think of these chapters, what you guys think of the second half. The other thing I got to point out is I love what we got in Miyuki's art in particular, how it went from the blank white background, and then when Miyuki really started to focus and he got that hit, that's when we saw this epiphany kind of looking background, and we saw this epiphany / focus background, and it made more sense why Terajima left the backgrounds as they are, because Miyuki was so focused on being that captain and just focused on that role that he forgot, and setting the example, that he forgot what he needed to do, and that he just needed to be the fourth, forgot that he just needed to fucking hit the ball. But anyway, I'm really curious what you guys thought of these chapters. What do you guys think of this match so far? I really, really love what we're getting here. And I'm telling you, and even the stuff with what May said, was great. The only complaint I have is when that catch was made, that amazing catch was made, at the fence. I wish that we would have gotten a couple of close-ups, because I would have loved to seen it up close. That would have been amazing. And I'm telling you, Terajima, when we get to that, when we go up against May, that art, you got to give us not only the best match of this fucking manga, that art has got to be the best freaking art of this manga. Oh my god. We got to get as much metaphorical art up in there. Oh my god, we do. You got to really step it up with that art for when we get to Miyuki versus May. We need it bad. You think this match is good? Oh, when we get to Miyuki versus May, ooh, that art is going to be that art better be better, and that match better be it better be pure insanity. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of these chapters, what you guys think of the second half. And what do you guys think how this match is going to conclude? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Diamond No Ace content, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.